Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Keep or Delete video, and we are going to be talking about Magic Chronicle Isekai RPG. Yes, we are. This came out about 4 or 5 days ago. Been playing it. Feel like it's worthy of doing a video for. Why? Well, it is an idle RPG, okay? So if you're not into those, then you probably turn off the video and not listen to my annoying voice. But if you are into it, this one is really gorgeous. Not only is it gorgeous, the character builds are really nice, and there's tons of codes. I'll put the codes in the video as well as in the description, as always, as well as I just want to go over some of the basics. Now again, you're probably going to look at it at first and you're going to go, oh my god, this looks like a AFK arena clone. Maybe throw in the top look of Omni heroes, etc, etc, but it's really cool. So let's just go right to the characters first. They've got some cool stuff and they have cool options for you to help build your account. So right out of the gate, you're going to get a ton of stuff in your mail. So I just want to show you pre-registration rewards, a bunch of them. You're going to get some free characters, which is great, and one of the characters that you're going to acquire pretty quickly is Julius Caesar, and this character is a beast. He is well worth building up in this game, as well as there's a couple characters that are going to be available for trial, okay? Take advantage of those. They'll help you push very quickly. But what you're going to find out very quickly is the Empire faction is going to be the best one you're going to have out of the gate to use. Take advantage of those because you'll get a fair amount of those characters. Napoleon, for instance, you'll probably end up pulling him fairly quickly. Again, you get a bonus for the more faction characters you have, and Empire is going to fall into your lap fairly quickly, so it's smart to take advantage of that. The other thing you're going to notice is as you play, you're going to have 1,000 draw, which is going to allow you, as you progress, to draw a certain amount of times. It's 20 each, and you can save up to 3 of those, and then you can pick one, and as you progress you're going to keep going. So you're going to end up being able to get 5 high rarity characters. In addition to that, there's another 31 that's going to pop up. I already did mine, so I don't have it to show you unless I can find an old image, and I'll put it into the video when I edit. But again, take advantage of that. And then the things such as, like what I was talking about, the trial characters. For instance, Space-Time Traveler Odin, 7-day free, you can use him, boom, and he will just demolish for you an early game. Really worth taking advantage of. One of the things I absolutely enjoy in this is their skip function in some ways, and as they call it here, bulldoze a stage. So what does that mean? Well, if I don't want to play the stage, I can just go in, and if your total team value is high enough, you can just hit bulldoze stage and boom, you are done. Now, I am probably going to lose this battle. I'm just going to say it right out of the gate, but we're going to go ahead and so you can see some gameplay here. So I'm going to go ahead and slow it down a bit. Actually, we'll just go ahead and take that off. But you can see characters, the fluidity in this game, it's really clean. It runs really well. And it's just, it's good. And it's challenging at times, I gotta say. Well, if I actually win this, it is solely going to be because of Odin and Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar is crazy, okay? When you get that character, do not be afraid to level that character up. Oh, I lost. Got much closer than I figured. I'm way overpowered right now. If you probably looked at that when I go in, I'm at 655k and they're at 1,601k. Enough said there. Of course, what would be an idle game without its standard tower mode? It's going to be very similar to what we saw before, the gameplay. Different team setups. Again, I'm overpowered significantly, but you're just going to keep going and you're going to get more rewards as you continue on through. We're going to go ahead and speed that up. But yeah, you'll start off with a ×2 speed. A ×3 speed does open up later on. If you are free to play, you will be able to get some VIP points, so that is nice. Man, I'm just going to keep getting beat on because I wasn't planning on doing a video. So I've put myself in a position where I'm pretty much maxed in most areas. And of course, you've got arena. You can just go in here, you hit challenge, you have your team set up, you look for somebody that you think you can beat, and you're off to the races here. And this one, yeah, I will win. There's also a skip function for arena. So that's always good to have in these games, the quality of life. You've got, of course, another idle aspect to the game with the bounty section where you just send out groups and you just come back in and claim your stuff. Gotta love that because you get lots of free stuff. And in space time, you're going to have an assortment of things to do to get free stuff. You've got just a little dice roll where you just go through a maze, no big deal. You've also got the sanctum area where basically it's a maze section. I think I've already maxed mine out, so I can't play anymore, but basically you'll go through different levels, you'll get power-ups, etc., etc. You've seen it before. You've got Supreme Realm, which just is another area. You just have to deploy what the requirements are, and again, you're off to the races. This one I haven't done enough of, so needless to say, I should be okay, but this one goes in waves. You've probably seen this before also, and you just try to get to the end, and then if you can get through all 10 waves, then you move on to the next level. And as you can see, you can get different power-ups, and you can leave it on auto, and if you don't even want to pay attention to it, and you'll get rewards. So I'm through wave 5 right now. We'll just have to get through this before we can move on. But I can't say enough, if you like idle RPG games, and as you can see how just clean, fluid the gameplay is. You know, this is something you can come in, play for 5 minutes, play for 30 minutes, just have a little fun, build your characters. And that's another thing we'll talk about. Like you would expect, there is a building mechanism that's going to require dupes, okay? So just keep that in mind. But again, when you get to certain levels, you can use lower level characters to help dupe your character. Always nice, but in the end, yeah, you're going to need dupes as you progress in the game. But that shouldn't be a shocker for anybody that has played these types of games before. Now, in the main city, you can see you've got your guilds. So you have guild hall. You're going to have different things you can do in your guild. There's a guild shop, etc. Your book house is where you draw your characters. There is a wish list, so make sure you take advantage of that before you pull. So again, like I said, if you want to build up Julius early on, or you want to build up Napoleon or someone else, you can go in and it will tell you also too what are popular characters. As you can see, hot, you know, which ones are getting picked up the most right now from those factions. They can also do it by race. So as you can see, you could pick, so that will help you when you are building out your characters. And of course, there's a friendship summon. Get your friends list full as quick as possible. I can say I've pulled top tier characters in the friend summon, so you can't complain. Your hero fort is where you're going to go ahead and combine the characters to go ahead to push them up. Fate Oracle is basically your top 5 characters, as you would expect these days, that are the ones that will control the level for the remainder of your characters that you have attached. So right now mine are all Empire, which makes it a pain in the freaking rear end. But as I progress in the game, I'll move some out because having different factions in there does help, because then you're not so hyper focused on having to get only one faction to level all 5 of these characters. But that makes it easy, great quality of life. You've also got spaceship, okay, and you will acquire these as you get characters. You want to make sure you're always doing this because it will increase all your hero stat bonuses. And there's the individual ones too. As you acquire those, that will help a specific type like strength, intelligence, and of course agility. But the main one does all hero bonus stats. So always pop into that daily and see if you've acquired any more, and make sure you keep leveling that up to help your teams. But again, if you like idle RPGs, I think you'll really enjoy these characters. They have a lot going on. There's lots of nuances in these characters to make it interesting for your team builds. I've found it quite fun so far, and gotta say, it is definitely worth your time. So after I finish these draws here real quickly, let's go ahead and give you guys those codes. So let's do one more really quickly. I was trying to get through this before I did the video. And there we go. So this was one I might save based on the character. Oh yeah, I definitely will. So you just go into here, save result, click there, replace, confirm, boom. And the other thing that's kind of nice is they tell you like the luck points. So for instance, the character set I got in record 2 is 485 versus 465 for record 3. So that one is probably a little bit harder to pull. So let's hit some of those gift codes really quickly for you, okay? MCDC 520, make sure you do capitalize these, it does matter. You've got MCFB 520, you've got Gale 520, you've got MAGICGO, all one word, you've got SVIP 2024, you've got SVIP 999, you've got SVIP 888, you've got SVIP 777, you've got Magic 2024, you've got Magic 999, you've got Magic 888, and I have used all these so they work. Magic 777, and then the last 3 is pre-888, pre-999, and pre-777. The first advertised 2 top-up that they're going to offer you is this 99-cent Angel in White Nightingale. She's a healer. You know, it's 99 cents for what it's worth. You're good. There's better healers in the game, just to be honest with you. The last things I wanted to bring up was the value packs that you will show up daily. So there's going to be 3 different types that you can buy with diamonds. You've got Advanced Hero, Massive Gold, and Advanced Hero. I would recommend, if you need items, to take advantage of this, because it is a good deal and it is diamonds, and you're going to acquire quite a bit when you come into the game, and it will give you those resources early on to take advantage of. Not so sure it's going to be as great down the road, but it is nice that it uses diamonds and is a non-cash transaction. So that's it. That's my quick overview and tips, hints on Magic Chronicle Isekai. Am I going to keep it? I am, actually. I think I am going to keep this game for now. It is definitely not a delete. I think they did a really good job with it. And for an idle RPG, I think thumbs up on the structure, the cleanliness of the game, its efficiency, the way it looks, the characters themselves. It's fluid. It's been a lot of fun so far out of the gate. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.